right. Happy New Year's Eve, you guys. I had a pre-scheduled event, but technical difficulties because of YouTube. So here we are with a new event. I'm going to wait a little bit because I know some people are on the other live. So hopefully, since I canceled it, maybe they'll move over here. So we're going to wait a few minutes before we get into anything important because I sure hate for someone to be stuck over there and not know a new one started. So I'm going to grab the cheese and we'll start grating some cheese and wait for some people to show up. Also, I am currently watching my baby and the other two little kids because all of the children who are old enough to chase chickens in the dark are out trying to load all of our chickens into the new chicken tractor. Turns out they like the chicken tractor, but they can't remember how to get back there. So anyway, it's going to be interesting. Really interesting night, which is just fine. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to wait a few minutes to make sure that everybody has figured out that the other event is no longer and everybody's here, and then we're going to get going. Let's see. Oh, my dishwasher finally broke, you guys. The last video, what was that, 2 days ago? I said, oh, it's leaking. So, you know, it's been leaking for a while. Anyway, kaput. So we've been washing all the dishes by hand, which is really fun for a family of 8. But anyway, basically that broke, which is fine. I ordered the part. Guess who's fixing a dishwasher next week? Me. So anyway, I was joking with somebody yesterday. I said, I think all of my appliances have the bird flu. Pretty sure they need to be swabbed because it started with, you know, the dishwasher leaking and then it went to the stove, which is right here. So like totally contagious. That's not a 5 foot. You know what I mean? It's not 5 foot away. And then the washer's on the other side of this wall right here. So that's not 5 foot away. So we got some contagion going on around here. I don't know. So anyway, it finally broke. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and shred this cheese here really quick. Gave you guys a good laugh. If you have the ability to comment down below and let me know what you're doing tonight. Are you guys staying up till midnight? Oops, careful, Lovey. You can come say hello to me. Okay. Okay. It's not milk time, no, I know. What do you want? You don't want the raw meat. Do you want cheese? Do you want some cheese? There you go. You're just here for the snacks. A lot of people just go to these parties for snacks, right? So, oh, you don't even like that cheese. Okay, well, there went that. The dogs are not loose right now to pick that up for her. So, one thing I did want to mention is I know a lot of you guys know that I have a good water filter. I used to have Berkey filters in it, and then I switched it to the Radiant Life filters. And love that. But I'm taking our water quality to another level. So I don't know how much you guys know about organite, but it's something that you guys should look into. A man that's no longer with us that was pursued by our government for his knowledge and his inventions, much like Tesla, invented organite. And so what I have done, you want down? Do you want in this? You want to cook, don't you? And so what I have done is I bought what's called a charging plate. Okay. And so basically what I'm doing is taking my filtered water and I stick it on this, and it's going to sound crazy, but I'm going to say it anyway. For those of you who think I'm nuts, it's fine. Just fast forward. But basically these coils in the center combined with the metal in here and the quartz creates, you can feel the heat. Uh-oh, did you slam your finger? Owie! That's okay. You can actually feel the heat because of the energy that's coming off of this. And what it does for the water. Here, I'm sorry you slammed your fingers in the drawer. Okay. She says I was trying to cook in the drawer and it bit me. Okay. Anyway, these coils, the energy that comes out of this, is sending energy that's swirling through your water, and it actually structures your water, which is super cool. Some of you guys may have heard of like structuring wands that you can buy, and you do the stirring. This structures it for you, and you just simply let it rest. I put like in a glass tumbler or glass jar, and then drink it. And the difference is amazing. The water tastes wetter, which is going to sound really weird to 90% of my audience, but it actually tastes wetter. It hydrates you more with less water, which is super cool because a lot of people these days do not drink quantity enough water, when it's actually not enough quality water. So anyway, this is my new thing. I bought it this last week. Love it. Well, I bought it a couple weeks ago. It got custom made and then delivered to me from somebody on Etsy who makes these. But this has been a life changer for our water and our hydration for our family. But I just put I actually do a whole gallon size glass jar, but I just set it on there. It works super, super well. So, onward. She's okay. Yeah, she's cooking.
That's easy.
Good for her. All right. So, tonight we are making cranberry meatballs, which sounds really, really gross, but bear with me. It is cranberry sauce, which I have my own homemade cranberry sauce, mixed with homemade chili sauce. So sweet and spicy mixed together over some meatballs. It's going to be pretty darn good. We're also going to be making some pinwheels. I've already pre-made up some grain-free tortillas. They're going to have chicken and ranch in them. They're going to be delicious and some cheese. And then we're going to make a homemade cheese ball with homemade sourdough crackers. I'm going to show you guys how to do that tonight as well. So we got a lot to do tonight, which is it's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. If you guys need some of the recipes for some of the base things I'm going to be using, like for instance, cranberry sauce or grain-free tortillas, it's inside my cookbook. The link is no longer down below because of YouTube glitch, but if you click on any one of my other videos right now and go into the description box, it's right there. All you do is click on it and it gets shipped to you. So check that out. That's where all these recipes are coming from. When I get off this live, I will add it to this description box as well. But because of the YouTube glitch tonight, which it's New Year's Eve, there's probably a lot of people online. The description box is not normal like it normally is. What's up, girl?
I gave you some water.
Also, in the craziness tonight, in the next 10 minutes, I'm supposed to be having someone stop by for their crock pot. So, anyway, things are going to be nuts. So just bear with me. Tonight we're going to be making the recipe for chili sauce. It's inside my cookbook on page 35, in case you already own this. In the new cookbook, it's going to be on a different page, but it's under the sauce section. Okay, so we are going to start with that first, I think. I never did get my cheese grated. Let me grate some cheese for a second. I'm going to grate 3 cups of cheddar cheese. This is going to be for several of the recipes, so I'm going to go ahead and grind it really quick. Maybe more of you guys will jump on. What are you guys doing for New Year's? We are not staying up till midnight. We never have. Since we have children, we kind of are doing the adulting thing and just going to bed. Somebody else had mentioned watching the UK celebration. I guess it's supposed to be several hours earlier. I don't really know what time, though, so it might be already happening for all I know. I thought maybe that would be a cool thing to do because then the experience of counting down to the new year without sleep deprivation, which is always good because some of my children, which I'm not going to name, sleepwalk when they are exhausted. So not only do you get to stay up late, but then you get to be woken up by terror at night walking basically all night. So yeah, so I think we might try and look into that. I'm not sure what time that all starts. I also wanted to mention, not that I use their canning jar lids, but if you guys like 4-jar canning lids, they are having a New Year's Eve sale tonight, 20% off. I usually use Superb lids instead. I've never had any experience with 4 jars, but I do have other friends who are avid canners who do have good experience with 4 jars lids. So if that's you, they are having a sale tonight. Okay, I got it done. Let's head on over to the stove now. And we'll start into the chili sauce first. So, just in case you're buying the chili sauce, you need 1.5 cups. And the cranberry sauce, you need 16 ounces, which is 1 pint. Okay, so we're going to make the sauce first. Then we'll make the balls. We'll pour it on top. It's done. That's how easy this is going to go. So, let's go on over here. There's the meat already. I'm going to be using ground pork, but you could use ground beef if you want. I'm actually going to get these going real quick. This pan is already hot here, so I'm going to get out my scoop and we're just going to scoop them in there like crazy and get them cooking. I have to go into my bottomless drawer to find my scoop. Oh, there it is. I know I really should do something about that drawer, but I really should do something about my junk drawer in my kitchen, and I just don't. It's number 182 on my list. So I'm just going to use this little baller that you would use for like cookie dough or something to make little small balls. And we're just going to eat this as a meal tonight as a family instead of doing this, you know, with a meal. So we're going to be doing the meatballs, like I said, and the pinwheels, and then that cheese ball with sourdough crackers, which we're also going to get going on here in just a little bit. So stick around. If you want something that you can print out, and once again, it's not on this video, but it will be when I'm done. There is an instant download available for a lot of our holiday recipes. And I can add that to the description box after this live. Or if you're impatient and you want it right now, you can go to one of the other videos and open up the description box, and it's right there, instant download for you. That has everything from my, I don't want to say world famous, but everyone who's ever tasted my turkey says it's world famous. Holiday turkey, to our Christmas cookie cutouts, to caramelized popcorn without using sugar. Just a ton of stuff. We did get a winter storm in. I also wanted to say that I did receive a few orders in the last week. I just want to let you know that the post office has slowed down. So even though, I know all you guys know this because you guys have ordered other places, but I don't have any control over how long it takes for it to get to you. I'm just shipping it like I normally do. So have a little patience with me. It will arrive. It will come. I didn't take your money and run. You know where to find me anyway. I'm here every Tuesday night, right? But it's out of my control. I'm doing the best I can on this end. I did ship a cookbook out. I don't remember the name on it, but it is headed out. I shipped that out today. That's on the road. I do still have a whole bunch of meat left, but the pan is full, so we're gonna switch over to the sauce.
I put the water here.
Is that filtered water, baby girl?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That's all right then. She's fine. Okay, so we're going to start the Heinz chili sauce recipe. Like I said, it's in my cookbook. Okay. I'm going to be starting out with tomato powder from Azure Standard. Another little infomercial here, but if you haven't heard about the tomato powder, you should go watch my 4-minute video about how to really save money on all of your tomato products. It also allows for you not to have to grow hundreds of tomato plants a year to supply ketchup and tomato sauce and tomato paste and pizza sauce and spaghetti sauce, and in this case, tomato sauce for your family, because it's just a powder that you add water to. That's all there is. So we're going to go ahead and make 1 cup of tomato sauce. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to measure this out. Let me get a different one. Hang on one second. I'm going to put about 2/3 of a cup of water into this measuring cup, and then we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of, or maybe just a 1/4 cup. How should I do this? 3/4 of a cup of water and 1/4 of a cup of the tomato powder. She's having fun, huh? She's tasting her food. Good for you.
Oh, cute.
It's okay if she gets all wet. We'll fix it later.
Yeah, it's water.
I know. It's all good. I'm just glad you got to put filtered water in there. That's great. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup of water into here. And all I'm doing with these meatballs, by the way, is I'm just going to brown them so they don't fall apart when I bake them. And these are going to be moved into a 13x9 pan. Okay, chili powder. Here we come. Or not chili powder, sorry, tomato powder. 1/4 of a cup. Okay. I'm just going to whisk it. Okay, it's going to go right into the pan. So 1 cup of tomato sauce. There it is. Yes.
So I think the things are too soft up to write anywhere. Can we just let them out for tonight?
No, they're going to die. Something will kill them if you don't catch them. Dad will be here in a few minutes. He can enter into the fun. Did you hear that, Jeremiah? If you're watching, you're going to be chasing chickens in the dark with your 2 older kids. It'll be fun. All right, 1/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. This is Azure's brand, but you want raw. Raw apple cider vinegar. 1/4 cup. I told you guys it was going to be crazy tonight, right?
Mom,
Yeah, honey.
that guy who's supposed to pick up his stuff supposed to be here?
Yeah, any minute.
Okay.
Okay. So in between catching chickens in the dark, you guys, if you guys see him pulling up, then come up and grab that stuff and get it to him. Hilarious, you guys. Okay. There he is. 1/3 cup of honey. So funny. Whoopsie. This is the craziness. Hopefully this isn't an omen for my next year. Ooh. I don't want a crazy year. I want just a plain year. Just simple, without wildness. Okay, 1/3 cup of raw honey. It doesn't matter if it's raw because we're going to cook it, obviously. 1/3 cup of honey going into my pan. It's a nuts night. I'm looking forward to having all the food done though, and just being able to like get on my pajamas and chill. That's my plan. Are you gonna get on your pajamas and chill?
Me?
Yeah, you. You're like little Miss Grawling, so you're silly. Okay, so we have honey. We're gonna go ahead and do garlic powder and onion powder. Hey, don't yell, Bethany. Okay, don't yell. Onion powder. She wants to keep doing it, but I keep doing it. Okay. Maybe she doesn't.
Okay, everyone. Yeah, we can fly.
Okay. Officially smoked. All right, well, you got a mess to clean up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so with the onion powder, we're going to need 2 teaspoons of onion powder. You drink a whole bunch of water?
Yeah.
Is your tummy yucky now? 2 teaspoons.
Maybe water drunk it.
1 teaspoon of salt.
That.
I'm going to use healthy salt. So healthy salt is colored salt. Don't touch that, lovey. The reason why it's healthy is because that color are minerals that your body needs in order to handle salt. If your table still has white salt on it, you need to make a switch there. Okay, we need 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, which could be interesting with a baby. Hang on. You want to help, don't you? 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And then 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. What are you doing?
Me?
Trying to make as much noise as possible. I'm just going to eyeball this, you guys. 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's all there is to that. That's going to come up to a simmer. And then we're going to pour it over the meatballs. So that turn the heat on. Heat usually helps it come up to a simmer. All right, let's stir the meatballs. Put you guys in. It is so dark outside.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd want to do the ones chasing the chickens.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cold too. It's below freezing out there.
Yeah. I want to go out to get out. So.
If you go out to help, you're gonna have to get out of that dress.
Actually, it's not a dress.
Okay, you're gonna have to get out of that skirt. It's like 18 degrees outside. There, look at that. I made a bunch more room into the pan. We're gonna add some more here. I know you want to stir them, don't you? What are you looking for?
I'm gonna help you. That's what I have you.
So I didn't even season these. You could totally season them if you wanted to. But I'm not going to worry about it because we're going to be covering them in sauce. There you go. Those are all going to simmer away. We're going to need a 9 by 13 pan. Do you know which one that is? Right here. Can you put some lard on it over here?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can help you too.
Alright, I'm going to put one of the girls on larding up the pan.
I'm gonna do this.
If you're just jumping on, we're currently working on cranberry meatballs, which is a combination of Heinz chili sauce and cranberry sauce. Both of those recipes are inside my cookbook. If you don't have that, the link will be down below in just a minute. What? It's not for you. It's too small for you. This stuff is so good. I actually helped my neighbor make some yesterday. Yeah, can you hold it just for a second? I gave it to you already. I'm going to go ahead and add the cranberry sauce to the sauce back here that we just got done making. There it is. No, I don't think she wants to sit in there. I don't think that would be a good idea. Okay? She's okay. She's cool that way.
Okay, that's
I'm going to grab some here, you guys. Bear with me.
Hi. I'm just going to stop you.
Okay, you did that.
I want to put my hand.
Look at your sister is going to help you. Let's give him the opportunity. Here we go. I knew I had some homemade grown cayenne. So, let's see if I can. These are all dried cayenne here. I'm just going to break up about a half of a dried one and put it into the chili sauce back there. Give it a good little kick. What's going on? You want to help, don't you? Here, why don't you look in here? Oh, you took all that out already. Okay.
Yeah, because she's making out with the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you almost done with the 13 by 9 pan?
Yeah, almost.
Okay. Sounds super.
We need to do the side
All right. If you just jumped on, comment down below. Are you staying up till midnight or are you going to bed?
Yeah. I'm not going to bed.
You are not staying up till midnight. I'll answer it for you. You're not staying up till midnight. No. I'm going to move our already made up tortillas aside. Got it? That's good. Thank you.
No, it's not done because.
Okay. You got it. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want any more lobster.
I will let you know as soon as I need it done, I promise.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go plug the lights in for the living room?
I already did.
Oh, they are? Okay.
So, unless you want me to plug in it. Oh, the plug in the one
Let's
good
see if she'll put out there with you. You got it? All right, so we're just browning these, like I said before, and we're going to move them into the 13 by 9 pan. What are you doing?
I'm giving some legs.
Livia. Not in there, sorry. Okay. We're moving these out. And they're not cooked all the way through. I realized that. We're going to go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Good thing I replaced the baking element, huh, guys? It's up and going. There we go. These are ready to be rolled. And we're just doing this so they don't fall apart when you go to bake them in the sauce. There we go. Give them the sauce a whisk. And back to making meatballs. If you were going to serve this at like a party or something, you could always have like, you know, toothpicks or whatever to grab it. If you guys wouldn't mind, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I don't make any money on this YouTube channel, but whenever you hit that thumbs up, it helps to get the video out to more potential people that could learn how to cook from scratch. And I think it's really, really important in our society to get more people to know how to do this stuff. With everything that's coming out about what's in our food, people are going to be looking for an alternative of how to cook for their family. Because there's a major breakdown after the baby boomers of people who know how to cook from scratch for their family. It's a valuable skill to have. Oh, it's going to be good. It smells delicious. So like I said, I'm just waiting for this to come up to the simmer here. And we're going to take out the ones that are done. The next dish that we're going to tackle are the pinwheels. Whoops. I like to touch hot stuff. A lot of you guys don't know that. I just touch things that people probably wouldn't normally touch. Like hot jars when you're canning, you know, I just take them out of the 200-degree oven with my hands. No problem. Alright. Now, the alternative to this, the highly processed version, would be to buy some already made up meatballs in the freezer section of your store that are full of lots of preservatives and not so good ingredients. And then just make the sauce to dump on top of them. Yes, honey, what happened?
I'm touching chicken and a soda.
Okay, go wash your hands in the bathroom. And then we'll look at it, okay? Because your hands are all dirty, honey, and I can't see anything while they're dirty. Because it looks like you fell in the mud or something.
Mom, I ran like a cheetah.
Oh, you ran like a cheetah? Okay.
Because,
Yeah?
we had to chase after the chicken.
Yeah.
And the chicken was running super fast and I tried to run.
Oh,
And
yeah.
actually it ran past my way and split into me.
He said he fell, yeah. I told him he needs to wash his hands into the bathroom. I told him to wash his hands into the bathroom so that, Nevaeh?
Yes?
I told him to wash his hands to the bathroom so we can look at his hands and make sure he doesn't have any wounds that need to be cleaned. Did you guys catch all of them then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. I guess we'll find out in the morning. Okay, come over here. Show Nevaeh. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, I haven't seen his hands that clean in a long time. Look at them. Look at them.
Yep, okay, go that way.
Right, you guys can watch your ABC thing now.
Yep. We haven't missed anything. We're just making meatballs. It was kind of funny watching you guys stuff chickens into the chicken coop.
You were watching it?
Well, I was watching, apparently, you from the window, and you were stuffing them in like a woman does when she's mad about doing laundry, and she's shoving the laundry into a dryer. That's what it looked like. And I thought it was Brie, and I was like, wow, I don't think she would ever treat the animals that way.
No, well, they're all underneath me, and I need to give them as exactly like I could.
Yeah. That's fine. Ooh, that's good. I'll make you do it politically correct since I just put my finger in our food. Here, taste that. Oh, sorry. I switched it on me. Let's go on top of the meatballs. Do you need more spice? I don't want to burn your mouth off.
That's good. But honestly, I'm not used to meatballs that sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet from what we're used to. But it's yummy.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put more spice in there for you?
What?
Do you want me to put some more spice in it?
You put any more in? Nope, just one little bit.
I know, little kids will be crying if I put any more in. You what?
I said, oh, I know you're not. So.
Yeah, it's okay. I won't put any more in. Alright, that sauce is done. It came to a simmer. It's nice and thick already because of the, cranberries and stuff that are in the sauce. The cranberry sauce. It's kind of already gelatinous anyway when you pour it on in here. So it's nice and, let's see, you guys see that? It's nice and ready to go. All right. Delicious.
You guys know.
Yep, I heard him. We got a winter storm overnight. Let's see, well, Sunday it rained all day. And Monday it rained. Friday, Tuesday. No, it rained all day yesterday. It started at night on Sunday. It rained all day Monday. And then it turned to snow last night. So the roads were pretty wicked this morning. I'm glad I didn't have to go anywhere until this afternoon. There we go. Just sauteing balls, y'all. We're going to dump the yummy sauce on top. And they're going to go into the 350-degree oven for like 25 minutes probably. Just want to make sure that those meatballs are cooked all the way through. Which right now they are not. So they need some time. Okay. So I'm going to dish that up over the meatballs. Is this better if I shut this off? Not really. It's too dark then, huh? It's that weird time where in the summer I have so much light in my kitchen. This time of year, you don't have that much light, so it's like a battle. Trying to figure out what optically shows up better on the camera for you guys. Okay. Man, it smells almost like a spicy Chinese-ish food.
It looks like a Chinese sauce.
It does kind of look like one, doesn't it? What are you up to? Over here. Already graded 3 cups. It's over there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm going to 2.
I know. I need one for the wraps. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so these are ready to go. I'm going to go on into the oven. There we go. Just going to move over. Do you want to mix the cheese ball?
Yes.
On here? Okay.
Alright, right there?
Yeah, we're going to show them how to make cheese ball. Okay, I'm going to scoot you guys on over so you guys can see what's going to happen.
I got it.
Nevaeh's going to work on the cheese ball. I'm going to work on the wraps. We'll do it at the same time. It'll be fun and crazy all at once.
Do you have that
What do you think?
Nemo out?
We don't have any.
Oh, Nemo.
Huh?
What are we going to do instead?
We remember last time we did Worcestershire?
Oh, yes, first side, yes.
Yep. Okay.
Is it out?
No. All right. I don't need this anymore. In fact, I'm going to wipe this counter real quick since we had raw meat on here. You what?
I said, I was meaning to say the sauce, but
Oh, yeah. I was like, looking at menus. I haven't used that in a long time.
I was going to say.
Worcestershire.
I was like, that doesn't sound
And
right.
because Kathy's not my neighbor, I still haven't made the Worcestershire sauce from scratch. So there's that. She just needs to move up north and freeze her little tushy off. She can help weed the garden. You know. Come on, Kathy. Get on board. All right.
Right here, if you're looking for it.
No, I'm looking for my recipe.
Okay.
You look for yours.
I was going to say.
So I'm going to make up the dry ranch rub seasoning also inside my cookbook. And that's what's going to go in these wraps. Yep, one of them's yours. I'm willing to share. All right, go for it. All right, I don't think I need a very big bowl. Okay, there you go. Bring it on, sugar toots. Man, there is meat on the floor. I'm going to pick it up. I've stepped on it like 4 times. It's disgusting. It's getting smushed on my foot. So, Let's get that picked on up.
Charlie. Ugh.
That's disgusting. Okay. Yum. All right. Actually, I'm overthinking that one. We're going to do this container.
What is it? What are you making?
I am making the wrap ingredients for the pinwheels. So my first ingredient is 1 pound of cream cheese, and her first ingredient is 1 pound of cream cheese. She's going to be making the cheese ball, the everything bagel cheese ball. And I'm going to be making the spread that's going to be on the wraps that gets rolled on up. I need 1 cup of that cheese into mine. Next ingredient is 1 cup of cheddar for me. Yeah, so how's it going over there?
I'm just gonna have to eyeball it.
Why? What's going on?
For now.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's gonna explode.
Yeah.
There's gonna be an explosion.
I was eyeballing yours.
Okay, eyeball it. Oh my gosh, I think that's a cup. I think you're good.
Okay.
I think. I mean, okay, maybe a little bit more.
I was gonna
Just a little
say.
sprinkle. Oh, that's good. Oh, look at that. I think that's about 2 cups.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so you guys are probably writing down both his recipes at the same time, which is super, super fun. Right, Navia?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah?
So it's 2 cups of cheese into mine, and 1 cup of cheese into Mom's.
There you go. Okay. Next is my chicken. Where are you going?
Tablespoon.
Okay. So I'm going to take up some already cooked chicken. I'm going to chop it on up. We need about a cup of chicken. It's already been cooked. You're going to kind of want to finely dice it because it's going to be in those tortilla wraps. You don't want huge chunks.
Hey, you guys need to get out of here.
Yep. Go on out there. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I never started. Have Grayson start. Yeah.
Grayson, do you know how to start that, honey?
Yes, he does.
Okay. I'm just picking out the bones that the children missed. This is our homegrown chicken. And just in case you're new here, I typically, at harvest, we cook down a whole bunch of it. And in the weeks following harvest, and I either can it or I debone it, and we make like broth and stuff. And then I freeze the chicken in 1 pound increments in bags.
Okay, so did you just think this was it, or did you actually put the recipe?
I just thought that was it.
Okay, so
Oh, it's 1? Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're making it then. Let's going by memory.
it's 1.
All right, so back to the cheese balls. What's going next?
1 tablespoon of onion powder.
Okay.
And then 1 tablespoon of garlic powder.
Okay.
You need more.
Yeah, I think I have another bag of it. At least I hope so. Okay.
Are you gonna need this for anything else? I'll
Um.
leave it down.
Where did my recipe go? There it is. I'm probably going to. Yes. I'm most likely gonna need that. All right, now I'm going to add some ingredients for dry ranch seasoning here. First ingredient on my end, or one of the ingredients, is 1 tablespoon of dill weed. Hey, you have a tablespoon. Let me borrow that.
Yeah, you can have it. I'm done with it.
You're done with it, okay. 1 tablespoon. We've got 1 tablespoon onion powder. There it is.
Alright, so back to the cheese ball. It's 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce.
It's like a cook down. Who can get it done faster? Bring it on. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder.
If it doesn't fit your taste, you can always add more.
All right, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of onion powder into the wrap stuff. And we need some parsley. So the 1/4 cup. Eyeball it. There we go. And I need some basil, apparently. Do I have any basil up here? Oh, I know where I have basil.
So what you're going to do is you're going to just mass this all together. And then I will tell you what the topping is. Top.
Okay, and then this is basil. My dad gave me this. He grew it in his garden 2 years ago and had so much he shared, which is so nice. Half of a teaspoon. Oh man, you smell that? Half of a teaspoon. Sorry, it like poofed into your nose. That was not intentional. Half of a teaspoon of basil into the mix for the pinwheels. There we go. And back to my stuff. See, dill, parsley, there it is. Okay, so we're good to go. I'm not going to use my hands like some people.
Well, there's no other way to mix this together because you have to mash it together.
It's all good.
Okay, my hands are clean.
I'm so glad. Alright, I'm using my hands.
I was going to say, how are you going to mash it all together?
Okay. It's all good. There we go. I hope you guys all had a really good Christmas. We did. Got some family. We had a full house, didn't we?
Yes.
Lots of people. It was a blast. There we go. This is going to be so good. Mine's done. Is yours done?
Nope.
Oh. Of course, I still have to roll all of mine. I shouldn't gloat. Okay, so I've got homemade tortillas here. So they're all different sizes. Okay, nothing fancy. This one, I don't know if I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll do it. I guess I'll do it for the little girl. All right. That's fine. We'll just spread it. Just come down a little bit. And if you've never made a pinwheel before, it's just applying the cream cheese mixture. And then we just roll it on up and we chop it into little wheels. Super, super easy. This one will probably go to the tiniest of us. Hers is kind of too tiny to do wheels, so I'll just leave it like that for her. Like a little burrito. I'll do a bigger one. Okay. I was going to make sourdough wraps, but I used the sourdough this morning already, and I didn't have enough to be able to feed what I needed in order to make sourdough tortillas. But I did start the starter again, and we have plenty to make sourdough crackers, and that'll be coming up here next. So I'm just rolling it. I know some of you guys already know how to do this, and that's super cool. So this one I'm going to go ahead and slice and show you guys what it looks like. And once again, these are the grain-free tortillas. So there it is. This is the end piece, so those are always interesting. There you go. Pretty, pretty. Down they go. And this will just be fun because it's like a finger food. You know, the kids can just grab it. We can just grab it. If you're on a diet, you know, this is a good way to not have so many carbs. Or if you live grain-free, it's another great way to be able to still enjoy the holidays and some of the finger foods without going against your diet. How are you doing? Did you find the seasoning?
Yep.
Okay, so the only thing that we cheat on here and buy pre-mixed is the Everything Bagel seasoning. We just buy it from the store. I mean, you could make a mix yourself.
Yes. If we don't have the Everything Bagel seasoning on hand, then we just put chia seed onto it instead. And that works just fine. Buffy.
Take me back to the living room.
Let's see, breathe. And then this recipe actually doesn't call for salt, but I am going to put some in because I don't think it's salty enough. So you can just add it till you think it tastes good.
My plate's starting to fill up. Aren't those cute? Cute little roll-ups. So I'm going to keep going until I run out of stuffing. And then we're going to start the sourdough crackers, which are super easy. It's another one of those recipes that all you're using is, well, you have to add ingredients, but you are using just the sourdough discard. There's no overnight proofing or anything like that. It's super easy. If you are new to sourdough and you'd like to get your hands wet on sourdough, I do have a sourdough pack, which is I ship you the sourdough starter, and there's instant download recipes that all use just the sourdough starter. It's only $10 and it gets shipped right to you. And that link will be down below as well after the live because of the YouTube glitch. But if you are in a rush and you want to hurry up and order it before you forget, that would be in the description box on any of my videos. You could jump over and click on one of them, drop it down, and it's right there. You just click it and pay, and it ships it right to you. And it'll download it right to your email address. I actually had forgotten that I made that sourdough pack until about 2 weeks ago when someone bought one, and I was like, oh, that's right, I do have a starter sourdough pack. And it walks you through how to activate the starter and how to feed the starter and how to make all sorts of things with just a starter. And that way you get to learn the process of using the starter. I should scoot closer to you. Is that still hot though? I'm not.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to be okay there?
Super hot.
Okay. I'm going to scoot closer to you. Close to you. You didn't say it. Not too close. Anybody who's watched what show is that? Open
Season.
Open Season, yeah. The movie Open Season is laughing right now because they all see that cat. Okay. So she's rolling the ball, and now she's going to roll it inside the everything bagel seasoning. It makes it look pretty, and it adds lots of flavor, which is awesome.
Well, not lots.
I think it adds something.
Yes, but chia seeds, if you ask me, it's just a crunch on the top of it.
It's true. It is just a crunch. Okay, fine. I was giving it more credit than what it needs, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I was one of those girls that went to the cafeteria in high school and like ate bagels and stuff in between classes because they had it just open all the time, and you could go down there and grab a bagel and take it to your class. You guys have to remember I did not grow up this way, so I've had to teach myself how to cook from scratch and nutrient-dense foods. This whole plate's going to be... I'm going to have to do 2 plates, which isn't a bad thing. The kids are watching a movie if you guys hear weird sounds in the background. We are not under attack. It's just... sounds like Scooby-Doo.
It's not. It's the
letters.
Factory.
An A says... An A says... Every letter makes a sound.
The A says...
There we go. She grew up with it too. Oh my. It works though. It works. See, they still remember their letters into their teens. Okay. Good thing that I allowed you to watch that, because otherwise you wouldn't be reading like you do now. Right? All right. This is going to be the last tortilla on this plate. It's just getting out of hand here. There it goes. Okay, I'm not even going to be able to fit the whole thing. So there's the first fully loaded plate of the keto. Is the whole thing keto? The whole thing would be keto. Cream cheese. Yeah. Keto pinwheels. Chicken ranch pinwheels. So that's the first one.
Can you please get a metal plate down?
Sure can. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to put this on the other counter where it's safe from the dogs. Okay, here comes a metal plate. Okay, there's the cheese ball. So we're going to start on the crackers next. This is going to go and chill into the refrigerator. It tastes a lot better when it's put into the refrigerator. You want to put this in the refrigerator?
Yes.
And then we can start on the crackers. There you go. All right, I'm going to keep going on these pinwheels. And then we're going to get to going on the crackers. There's the first one. All right. This one's an end, so it's probably not going to stand up all pretty, but whatever. I'm not even counting how many wraps I've used, so sorry if you were hoping that I would tell you how many this makes, because it really depends on also what wraps you are using. If you're using store-bought, it's going to make a lot less. Although store-bought ones would be a little bigger than mine. These are about, oh, I don't know, 6-inch tortillas, 7-inch, something like that. Okay. Ooh, we're onto the E room. All right. There we go. And another one. So the recipe for the sourdough, where is it at? Oh, they're right over here. Crackers.
Yeah, I saw.
Is this on this right-hand side?
Yep.
So you're just going to need a bowl or some sort of vessel to mix it in?
Okay.
I would do...
Like by hand? Or...
We should cut open those other ones and see if they're even still good.
Where are they?
On top of the refrigerator. So we made a huge batch of sourdough crackers for Thanksgiving because we had a cheese ball with Thanksgiving. And I vacuum sealed them all because we made them several days in advance. And I didn't want them to go stale. And it worked. But we forgot about a bag that's on top of the refrigerator and it lost its seal. So I don't even know if these are even... I don't know what we're just about to open, but we're going to open it anyway.
Yeah, they feel good.
They feel good? Okay. I'm just trying to test the waters on what I can make ahead of time that's sourdough and still have it be good. Because a lot of the crackers, like even the ones that are almond flour, they have other flours in there that aren't good for you. So just trying to keep it all good. Everything we eat good over here. Even through the holidays. Baby girl's not happy. What time is it? 6. She's probably getting hungry.
So are we mixing this by hand?
We are, I would use a fork.
Oh, yeah, but it doesn't have to be in a mixer. Right?
Nope, doesn't have to be in a mixer. Okay. Pretty little pinwheels. You can do Mexican, you can do chicken bacon ranch. We have homemade bacon, and so there's a lot more fat on it than what you get in the store, and I don't really think that's going to taste very well in here, and so we skip the bacon, so it's just chicken ranch tonight. This is going to be the last wrap. No, the wraps are done.
Okay.
They'll go into the fridge and they can just chill until everything else is done. Which the last thing that we're going to make is crackers. So we'll make that real quick and get them on the thing and get them baking. If my memory serves me correctly, that was a 350-degree experiment too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
No?
325.
Oh, 325. Okay. Well, the meatballs can go down. It'll be okay.
Should go down?
Yep, go ahead. Okay. Whoa. There it is.
Good.
They are so good. Okay, these are going to go into the refrigerator along with the other one. We'll clean the counter off real quick, and then we're going to show you guys how to make the dough for the sourdough crackers. Okay, to the fridge I go. What, do you want to eat one?
No.
Oh, okay. Is the starter out there already, or do you need to go grab it?
It's out here.
Okay, great. Okay, is this the bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm I'm gonna get a pan for us to melt the butter in.
So we're just making this once, right?
I would double the recipe.
Okay.
Did you chase those crackers?
Yes.
Are they stale?
No.
Okay. That's a win, you guys. So we had the sourdough crackers that were vacuum sealed but lost the seal. They're still good. And that was over a month ago. So that's a win. That makes me excited because that means we can have really good crackers. Okay, so I need butter. So I'm going to be doubling my recipe for the sourdough crackers. So I need 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to eyeball it. It'll be okay.
How much do we need?
4 tablespoons. Need a little bit more. There we go. All right, and then we need the sourdough starter. You want to go get it?
It's already up here.
You already got it? Okay.
Well, no, I didn't get it, but it's
Oh,
there.
it's over here. Okay. Okay, so we are going to melt this, and we're going to go into a bowl with 1.5 cups of sourdough discard. Our sourdough discard is nice and bubbly. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's ready to use. It's ready to go. In fact, it'd be really great to make some bread with that. It was really good. Where's a cup? That's 3/4 of a cup. I guess let's do a couple of these. All right. Woohoo! I wasn't making the L sound. We're all out of spoons. Y'all are going to be busy doing some dishes after all this, huh?
So,
Dish extravaganza.
well, I left to go to the store. So the sinks are almost.
Oh, well, they are overflowing now, babe. Overflowing. It's that dishwasher problem. We're going to think we died and went to heaven when we get it all fixed. So, the only thing left to go out is the water heater. That better not go out. Can you imagine warming water over a fire for a bath?
Over a fire when you're still on the stove.
Okay. Over on the stove. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Okay, 1.5 cups of starter, okay? She's melting the 4 tablespoons of butter.
Are you giving them the...
Double amounts. Yep, I am. 1 teaspoon of salt. Once again, we want healthy salt. We don't want the side effects of white salt. We want colored salt. 1 teaspoon.
And that does not mean artificially colored.
Yeah, no artificial anything. Okay, let me grab that can, please. I don't remember which one we had the most best luck with. Sorry, did I run you over? Didn't mean to.
How many crackers is this going to make?
Probably a whole sheet. It's an experiment. Aren't you excited to be part of it? Oh, it might make 2. I'd be okay with that. All right, so we're just going to add the melted butter to the starter. Here, I'll take that. Okay. Now, the goal is to spread this thin, but not too thin, onto your parchment paper. And that sounds funny and whatever, but if you go too thin, your crackers are going to crack. If you go too thick, they're going to take forever to bake. So let's see. Do you think we're gonna have to make more?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't you get that pan back out and get some more butter going? So you're going for like a 1/4 inch thick is what we're going for. Or maybe it's more like an 1/8. You don't want to be able to see your parchment paper through it, okay? That's too thin. That section's going to burn. You might as well just count it as a brown crunchy cracker, which can be good, but if you're after, you know, a cracker that's like a wheat thin, it's not going to be a wheat thin. Okay.
So we're going to double the recipe again?
Well, let's see how much we get. Let's get another pan out and let's get some more parchment and we'll see where we're at. Ow.
Sorry.
Jeez, I did it to you, now you did it to me.
Got you.
She's getting angry.
Um,
Okay. Perfect. It'll be exciting. We'll have round crackers. Okay, this needs to go into the oven. Can you do that for me? You want me to do it? Okay. No, it's not hot. It hasn't been in there yet. Yes, it's hot. Would you please grab it and put it into the oven for me with no oven mitt?
hey, you've done it before.
I have done it before. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate parchment paper. I hate plastic wrap. Okay. Seems it never tears where you want it to, and it never does what you need it to. So there you go. All right, let's see how much we get. Because if this covers this whole pan, then that would be enough. I think it's going to be enough.
I was going to say, that's going to cover it.
It's going to cover the whole pan. I think we're okay.
Okay.
Never mind. Now, you could, like, season up these crackers however you want. If you want, like, Parmesan, you could add, like, Parmesan cheese flakes. You could do everything bagel seasoning if you wanted to. I usually sprinkle it with a little bit of salt, even though we put salt into it. I didn't sprinkle the last batch, though. So this bakes at 325 degrees.
Just
Oopsie. This bakes at 325 degrees for 10 minutes. And then we cut them on up.
And then they have to bake again.
And they have to bake again for like almost an hour. Yeah. Oh man, those meatballs smell so good. You open the oven and it's just a miracle. Okay, so this is going to get cleaned up before we can close it. Slide that way. Okay. All right, so that is what we're making tonight for dinner. Thanks for jumping on, you guys. We'll talk for a little bit, and then I'll take a pan out, show you guys how to cut it after it's baked for 10 minutes. And then I'll probably jump off because I have all of this to clean. Look. Look at the mess. Look at the mess. It's a big mess. Okay, so I have all that to clean before I can get on my pajamas and eat food. So, yeah, so other things coming up would be a tour of our new chicken coop. I didn't do that obviously yet because the weather's been so poor. But I'm hoping to do that and kind of give like a farm update, which would be really good because we haven't had one of those in a really long time. And honestly, that hasn't been happening because I haven't been on the farm. It's just been the kids. So I'm finally starting to get that part of my life back. And so giving you guys a tour. There's a ton of work that has to happen to the greenhouse before spring. So anyway, we'll see how much of that I get the camera out and record. Not sure if I'm going to record much of the greenhouse. We have permanently affixed the side of the greenhouse down for the winter. Last year it was not permanently affixed. And we had quite a bit of breeze coming in when we had winter, weather that was blowing in. And so the greenhouse would drop in temperature pretty drastically at night. So no, we permanently fixed it for now, and it easily snaps away from that for us to be able to roll the sides up again when it gets warm. What I'm getting around to say is that it gets extremely dusty in there when you're working, the dirt and everything else because there's nowhere for the air to go. So I don't know how much that I'm going to record, but I will record a chicken coop tour of the new chicken coop. And then also maybe part of that video as well, or maybe a separate one, what I'm going to do with my old chicken coop because it is one of those like pasture style Joel Salatin chicken tractors. It has a lot of metal on it, and I have a plan for all of it. And it's actually going somewhere where you're not going to believe it's actually going. So anyway, keep your eyes out for that video. That's going to be a fun thing when I get around to that. They were originally saying single digits for highs next week, so I won't be out in that. But it looks like they're kind of scaling that back now, where it might be more like teens and 20s. So that's a normal temperature here for the winter. And so if that's the case, we're going to start working on that. So that will be coming out. I'm trying to think of what else is coming up. I think that's it for videos. Oh man, she's not happy. I think she's getting hungry. Maybe I'll warm up her food really quick while we're waiting for those crackers to come out. My stove is so dirty. This is what a normal glass cooktop looks like. So if yours does, hey, welcome to the club. Let me go get her food really quick. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just find a pan here. Just 1 second. This one just has butter in it, actually. No big deal. All right. I do not wipe down my stove after I use it every time, so it gets nasty because we live here. And I know a lot of people who have stovetops. Y'all are cleaning them before I'm coming over, so don't even go there. Everybody's glass cooktops are all dirty. It's just what it is. You clean them every now and then. It looks great when people are over, but when it comes to real life, it's just as dirty. It gets wiped out at the end of the day, but if you stop in midday or in the evening, this is what it's going to look like. All right. This was 2 different types of baby food. I think the first one had, I remember right, that's butternut squash, chicken, and peas. The second one is green beans, carrots, and chicken, I think. And then also, for those of you who are having babies and wondering how to get extra stuff into them, this stuff is great. It's, you know, the desiccated liver powder. There will be a link down below. But if you're really trying to boost your children's diet and get them used to some of these ancestral foods like liver, you have to start when they're babies. And if you slowly start mixing some of this liver powder into their baby food, that's a great way to get liver. It's a multivitamin, and it is just a powerhouse of everything you need in one food product. So that's what I do for her. I go ahead and cook this, and then I add the desiccated liver powder to it. And she's up to an entire scoop now, which is a huge amount. Let's see, 3 grams. So anyway, she gets that much, and she loves it. She just keeps eating and eating and eating, which is great. But that's my tip to you young moms out there who have little babies that you're introducing different foods to. Please do not forget the ancestral stuff, because if you do, you're going to have a heck of a time when your child is 5 and 6 and you want them to eat liver. They need to develop that taste bud early. So now is your chance. So if you've got babies, buy this. You can get 3 of them and you get a discount. Also, remember, this is from Perfect Supplements. My link will be down below. It's not right now, but I'll add it as soon as I'm off the live here. The link, if you use my link and then you type in the code AB Homestead, which is also right next to the link down below, you get 10% off every single order. It's not just this order. I also want to tell you guys, let me show you this. Hang on 1 second. So I was super excited to show this product to you guys, but it's sold out now because it's such a good product. This is a brand new product from Perfect Supplements. I just started taking it about almost 3 weeks ago. And it's, if you're a female, you should have this. Doesn't matter what stage of life you're in, you should be on this. This is female cycle support. So this has bovine reproductive tissue and liver mixed in it. And it's in a capsule. You take 4 of them a day. And it's ovary, uterus, and the fallopian tube. It's just good for helping to regulate your hormones, whether you are having children, pregnant, or heading into menopause or post-menopause. This is great because it supports your body The like tissue helps to support the like tissue within you. So anyway, this stuff is really, really good. I'm going to keep on mentioning it. I did reach out to Perfect Supplements because they just sold out. And they said mid-January this is going to be back in stock because they totally got wiped. It just came out. So anyway, I will mention it again. But if you guys are females, you're going to want to be on this, okay? It's amazing stuff. I personally wasn't having any direct problems, but I have been on those individual supplements because Standard Process makes them in individual bottles. And this is so much cheaper than buying the individual bottles of each one. So I'm so happy that that's what's in it. And if you guys are on Facebook and you've seen the Primal Queen ads, this would be a good competition of Primal Queen. This is grass-fed and it's tested for glyphosate, which if you don't know what glyphosate is, that is your Roundup, and it's in everything now. So they test every single batch that leaves their factory. So super good people to buy stuff from. This is nice and warm for baby girl. And then I'm going to get out the first pan of the crackers. So I'll angle the camera down and show you guys how to do this here. So I just warmed it up. And this is what I do for her. It's like literally just warm. Okay. And just find the scoop in here. And even if you don't have a baby, a way to get your kids starting to crave this stuff is to put a scoop of this in your meatloaf. Okay. And your meatloaf will taste amazing. People are like, oh, it's going to taste like liver. No, 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 no. You start with 1 scoop. You add 2 pounds of beef to that, you're not even going to taste it, but the nutrients are going to be there. It's going to introduce the body to the liver. See? Didn't even hardly change the color. It's a little bit darker, but she's going to eat this whole thing. She loves it. Okay. The baby food is up and ready to be served for her. Okay, let's get out these crackers and I'll show you guys how to cut them. And then they're going to go right back into the oven, okay? I'm going to get some of this stuff out of the way first. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is about what it looks like when you pull them out. So it's not liquidy anymore, but it's not hard either. That's what we want, because we want to cut them before they get hard. Let's see here. There's my pizza cutter. We haven't had pizza, so I know it's not dirty. There it is. Okay, so we're going to take the pizza cutter and you're just going to cut whatever size you want of crackers. Okay. You can do triangles if you wanted to. There it goes. And I'm just going to sprinkle these with a little bit of salt. I have done like basil and oregano before. That's really good. Parsley makes them look super, super pretty. But these are going to be covered in a cheese ball anyway. So this goes back into the oven, 325 degrees for 40 to 50 minutes. Just keep an eye on them. They will turn color to kind of, I don't know if you guys, if that camera picks up on it, but right here there's some batter that already baked. They're going to be more white colored when they're finished. And then I just take them off and see which ones feel like they're done all the way through. They're kind of like a harder, you know, like a wheat thin, you know. And that's how you know they're done. The circle crackers are kind of fun because, well, it's a circle. Okay. I always struggle with this pan, even like when we have pieces on it. It's like, how do you make it worth someone eating it? You don't want to have tiny pieces around the end of the circle. You don't want huge crackers either. There we go. Sprinkle it with salt. There we go. Once again, that's healthy salt, not white salt. You need to make the switch if you've got white salt in your house. You switch it over to Himalayan salt or Celtic sea salt, something like that. Okay. That's all there is to it. Look at that pantry. It's starting to get empty. All right, you guys. That is it for tonight. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I want to check the comments, see if anyone actually decided to talk. Nobody went talking tonight. Everyone's being shy. Well, I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and I hope you guys are safe on the roads if you're traveling. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys next week. You guys have a great night. Happy New Year.